welcome to Femme by Columbia.
I'm Nell.
And I'm Stephanie. And thank you for signing up for a tour today. I'm sure that you've done a lot of research and looked into co-work spaces and social clubs, and we can kind of give you a little bit more information as we walk through the space and show you what Femme by Columbia has to offer.
All right, so when you enter Femme by Columbia, we have a concierge where you'll check in. We do contact tracing through our check-in to keep everyone safe during COVID. Additionally, we do virtual tours and make other accommodations to have all of our members feeling safe. We have a small retail program over here with local female makers and some comfy seating and books and magazines. You can come in and make yourself at home.
We know especially now more than ever, people are working from home and corporations have had to transition, or small businesses have had to transition to work from home. So the space is designed that way. The space is designed for you to sit on the couch with your laptop, and as we move throughout the space, you'll see that we also have desks whenever people need a more structured environment. This is the social level. We know that when people are working from home, it's great because people have flexibility. We provide that flexible space for people. And we also know that there's social isolation. So our space has 6,000 square feet, 4 levels that enable people to socially distance and work kind of how they need to and how they want to work.
Right.
This is our cafe. As you can see, we have in our hands beverage. We have a food and beverage program that is open and operating from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. Monday through Friday, and on the weekends from 10 to 5. And we have some non-alcoholic options, and we serve beer and wine and food. We have tea and coffee that's free for anyone that's a member or anyone that is renting space. So we'll show you those spaces that can be rented. The first two actually that we were originally at, those two can be rented for events. So if you want a happy hour, or if you have an event for your company, or just your friends, you can rent those spaces too.
The work from home culture is probably not going away post-COVID. It was the best way that we could keep all of our employees healthy, but we really want to keep in mind what the long game looks like for us. How can we go ahead and get ahead of thinking how to meet our employees' needs of productive workspace and the need for community?
You know, when we think about people having leased spaces, we know that we actually have someone that is no longer going to renew their lease because they can have additional capital, and that can be for equipment or supplies, and can also be there to hire additional staff so that they can grow their company and their business by using a co-work space. When we think about co-working spaces and social clubs, we essentially provide a hospitality service and a concierge service. And whenever you think about what does that look like, typically you're thinking about a hotel or you're thinking about a restaurant. However, in this space, we're more of a boutique, and so we look at what your needs are and provide that when you are in the space. That way, the only thing you have to think about is being productive and getting your work done.
Yeah, so we have iMac computers, print copy services, and another coffee station on this level, so members can have what they need without having to run up and down the stairs. We also have a couple different types of flexible workspace on this floor. So in this room over here, we have a mix of standing height desks and an uplift sit-stand desk in here. So it automatically goes up and down. There's different chair and seating options, and if you need a fixed desk space to come to every day, we have lockable file cabinets also available.
So in this room, we have a team concept. So you can move all the tables around. You can pot them up or you can shift them back, so that if you are working on a team project or you need to accomplish what your goals are for 2021 and look at your strategic plan, you can whiteboard it out, you can put it together, have your team social distance, yet get that work done in a collaborative space. And it can be rented, or it could be if you have a membership and all your team wants to kind of join for the day.
This room that we were in previously, several photographers have rented the room for the day to do photo shoots. So another great feature we offer is venue rental for a number of different types of events, from happy hour with friends to a photo shoot to even a wedding.
So what's what's super cool about this room is that the desks here, they go up and down. So if you want to sit, you have the option to sit, or you can stand. These desks go up and down, however you choose. And then whenever you get tired of being at a desk, you can crash on a chair.
Another seating arrangement we have in this room is we have 4 tables potted together here, and we have a couple little nooks. So we envisioned perhaps somebody that wanted a fixed desk space, that wanted to set up their own station. One of these little nooks would be perfect. We also have a bathroom over here in the corner that has 2 stalls, gender neutral, and locking file cabinets.
You know, I think this room, like if you have a team that you want to be able to come and go, but yet if they want to have a collaborative space to work. So this room holds 6 people. If you had 6 people on your team and you're like, I want a fixed desk, I want a corporate membership, this would be perfect for that team, you know?
Yeah. So as we said, we have over 6,000 square feet and 4 levels. So we're going to take you up to our top level now.
We have a library here, and our intent is for members and people that use the space and people that don't use the space to drop off books. We have a book club starting in January that we will meet once a month, and that can either be in the space or virtually, because we know people like a lot of different options. And then there's like seating in here too, for people that want to work down in this area.
The attic seems to be everybody's favorite space to come get away. It's very quiet up here.
Very quiet, lots of light, lots of natural light.
So this is one of our meeting spaces that we have available for rent. And in here we have a larger table that seats 6, a Wi-Fi enabled TV that you can plug your computer into or pop Netflix on if you so choose. And then we also have a coffee station set up here.
You know, it's interesting that you said pop on Netflix. It's kind of like Blockbuster and Netflix. When we think about the spaces that people work out of now, you know, it's important to get on top of that and have lots of options for people because we know that as people move into 2021 and beyond, people are looking for jobs that give them that flexibility, that either give them a stipend or offer that kind of work environment for them. So be the Netflix.
Yeah, be the Netflix, don't be the Blockbuster. So on our ground level, we have a number of different options. We have some private office space. Over here we have a Pilates studio, KBB Pilates, that has rented this room to do private Pilates classes and instruction. So another amenity for our members here is a discount with KBB Pilates. And then across the hall, we have our art studio, and we have 2 artist spaces for rent in this room as well. We have Meredith Walker, who has this station, and we have 2 other artist stations if you know an artist in your life that needs to get out and find a new creative space.
And the bonus about having the art studio space is that you legitimize your business. A lot of people work from home and have studios in their home, and then some people are working from home but don't necessarily have a studio, and coming to a studio really helps legitimize that, and it helps you kind of separate your work and your life and separate your work and your family, or make you have that business that you're able to move forward. This is one of our 8-person conference rooms. Of course, we have options for additional seating that we can bring out if you have more people that need to be here. Another Wi-Fi enabled TV, whiteboard, a printer to the left of me, and coffee and tea. And if you want catering services, we can also offer that and provide that. We work with several local owned restaurants, and they do provide catering for meetings and that kind of thing. We'll help coordinate that for you.
We have several businesses that have started using the meeting space just to bring their team together for a small, limited amount of time, since everybody's been so separated during COVID.
And the bonus is, for non-members, people can reserve a conference room, and then for members, they do get a discount. And if you're thinking about a membership and you work for a company, whenever you think about that, we know that it's difficult to pitch it, right? How do you talk about it? How do you say these are the amenities that are available, and this is how I can use the space to be more productive. We've been able to work with companies to work on that pitch, and we can work with you, we can talk through it with you, we can share with you that information to share with your company leaders. And then this is a private office, so if anybody is interested in that, we know that some people need storage, and then so that's an option, is multiple companies can store their supplies here and then use the co-work space.
Yeah, I think that's something really unique about our private offices is you have access to the full membership. So we have 24/7 access to the building, and private office members also, in addition to that reserved space that's always available to them, have access to work anywhere in the building. Another really cool amenity we have at Femme by Columbia is our private bathroom and dressing area. So let's say you want to take a Pilates class or go for a run in the middle of the day. We have a Revive area down here where you can rinse off and ready to keep going. You need 24/7 access to the space. We have personalized keypad entry for each one of our members. Additionally, we have security cameras throughout the property watching the doors in the parking lot so that everyone feels safe.
Yeah, what is really nice is that, to your point, from a camera perspective, they are with every entry door. So inside we have one, and we have 3 surrounding the building to make sure everybody is safe. And we have 25 free parking in the back, and then there's street parking at no charge, so it's unmetered. This is a great space if you want to have a social distance event, and we can tent it. We do some of our Revive amenities out here, such as yoga, and we've done cardio dance party with TMB, and any other kind of event that you might want to have. The other thing that we also offer is food and beverage, and as you can see, we have a courtyard here, and so people can rent out the space for a happy hour or for an event, or if you're here working for the day and want to work outside, you can certainly do that. We have super fast Wi-Fi, so the Wi-Fi extends here, Nell and I, and many of our members work outside whenever we get the opportunity and it's a pretty day. If you're like us, you're looking at your 2021 strategic plan. If you're looking to get rid of your overhead and are looking for a co-work space, we hope that you find our space somewhere that you can feel sure that your employees are going to be productive, safe,
and have a community. Yeah, so check out our website, femmexcolumbia.com, and you can find more information about all of the amenities you saw today and more about membership pricing. Or please reach out via email, and we'll be happy to work with you to create a membership strategy that works best for you and your team.
So there's really 3 options. 1 is membership. 2, if you're looking for a corporate membership, let's work together on that. Meeting space and event space. And you can find all that on our website, as Nell said.
Yep. Cheers.
Cheers.